Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong and welcome to the back office. I'm going to be doing another calculator teardown for Billy Sarstead, and this is one he sent me a while ago. It's basically a dual line keyring calculator, and I did promise to sort of get this stuff back to him, so I have to just crack on with it. And this is what it is. A dual line one is interesting because I think it's going to have a clock. Let's see what it needs. It's probably just a battery type thing. Hello. It comes with a fake euro in there. So this is a currency converter, I'm guessing. Is it? Yes. Currency converter between something and euros. But of course, where you'd expect the battery to be, there's nothing because it's got that slot for the fake euro. So what we'll do is we're going to crack on and get the rear opened, and I just happen to find this kind of not great screwdriver but not terrible. I still haven't sorted out my bench here, and in fact I haven't sorted out the back office. It is a disaster, an unmitigated disaster. So that's something fun to do. We'll call that spring cleaning, shall we? Unfortunately, it's one of those things I sort of planned to do over Christmas vacation, and then it didn't happen, and I planned it to be sort of in the new year, and then that didn't happen due to sort of travels, and I kind of have that feeling, that gut feeling, that it's never going to happen unless I sort of get a skip. Maybe I'll just have to invest in a skip to the house and get it all done in one go. Oops. So here's the battery, and it is somewhat captivated because the battery clip here has a ting tang on each end. So you've only got a couple of options here. Either you desolder that, or, as I might try first, I might just try bending that tang out of the way. And it would be safe, of course, to desolder it, then bend the tang out of the way, but I think we're alright. We didn't break it, it sort of worked. And there's the cell. It's a macro cell, a G10. And I have here, literally, look, I have a G10 here. Guffaw, guffaw. Just need to grab my scalpel. I was busy scalpeling in another area of the back office earlier. G10, return to base immediately. Dangerous. So I'm not sure what the 10 is for, because these numbers always sort of relate to some physical dimension, so I'm thinking 10 might be it's a 10 thick, and that one, the old one, is well crusty. Nice to get its crusts all over my fingers. Not sure what those crusts are, but pretty darn sure they're not LT. Them tings ain't LT for you. Pop this in. Now there do seem to be a few solder jumpers on here, which is interesting. It kind of makes you wonder what the different sort of configuration options would have been on this calculator. You can see them dotted around. Just going to put my finger here on this screen and turn it around to see if we can turn this on, and I'm putting that pressure on the screen to make sure, of course, that nothing flops out. Right, so I'm going to push that kind of clicky set button there because there's nothing on the screen. Oh, you're joking me, not another another dead calculator. I can't be having this. I can't be having this. Let's check our volts on here. Trying to find a good place to actually get the volts here. In fact, I can see a bit of crustiness on there. Maybe there's that crustiness on board. Yeah, there is crustiness on board, so let's clean that out. So we tried the quick and easy, and I'm sure Billy himself would have done that. That's definitely something he would have tried, and I just hadn't paid enough attention. The old soldering iron ready. And, give it a good old tip scrub. I think I need a new tip scrubber now. This one I've had for sort of many years, and every now and then I do take it out and give it a shake out. But it's just starting to become ineffectual. It's a bit like an old Brillo pad, but they do work well. I mean, look at that. That's a lovely clean tip. Find a grabby place here. That'll do. It's a big old blob of solder on this thing. Okay. So you notice it didn't just sort of jump off the board there, so I'm going to have to try a different angle, different approach. Okay, there's a lot of force there. Let's have a look, see what it's got. It might have some tags going through to the other side, which will not be good news. And it is actually bonded into this using a heat rivet. Yeah, that clip is soldered and sort of fitted. That's why it doesn't want to go. Right, this calls for some microsurgery here. So I've got this sort of little brush here. It's just a paintbrush. In fact, it's got probably some resin on it or something, whatever I was last dipping this in, and I'm just getting in there underneath that battery snap thing, and it is still crusty in there. I'm just going to try again. We're just going to keep cleaning it, try, just to see if there's any sort of... that worked! Hooray! Pardon me. Just to see if there was some basically a base metal, some white metal still in there that we could get to. So could have just tried that first, to be honest with you, but I think we were trying to go for the better, more superior fix before trying the quick and nasty one, which is what we eventually settled on. But I'm just going to go in there with this bit of blue paper, because we want to try to get rid of whatever's in there, those salts, or those acidy salts that we've come to love so much. So just poke in that battery again. And in fact, before I poke it in fully, which I sort of did poke it in fully, but whoa! Whoa! Did you see that? Something's trying to kill me here. I'll just push that, put it out, and then just push that tang in there a bit more. Ooh! So now that will really bite that battery. So that battery is in really solid. So I'm just going to leave this little tab up. I don't think it's ever going to fall out. I think that's absolutely fine. Let's put the little keyringy thing on the keyring back in. Ah, you bugger. That'll do. Screen is still on, always a good sign. But you never really know till you get the last screw in, I think. There's always the opportunity for something to cock up on you right at the end. Just pop that in there. Oh yeah. It's a mixed blessing, these magnetic sort of, or magnetified screwdrivers. Sometimes you want them magnified, other times you don't. One magnified is definitely not the right word, but I'm going to roll with it. I think that's, you know what I mean. There's no sort of thread resistance on this. You could just spin that round infinitely and you'll cut yourself a new thread and ruin that. I'm going to push the set button. Right, so that's, I think, just setting the relationship, you know, the exchange rate. And yeah, we'll just go. So we're going to say 45 euros is apparently £7,487. So I feel in a post-Brexit world, clearly the pound has done a mischief and it's not doing very well. But all in all, I think we're good to go, and this can go back to Billy and he can read through the manual and all of that jazz and set it all up. But there, calculator saved. Keep on calculating.